I'm so pleased to get to catch up with Jess Moskaluke. A very warm welcome to you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
It's almost the end of day one, so what do you think?
So far, it's been amazing. It's kind of cool because at home, we don't always get the time or the chance to walk around the festival and really take it all in. And today we did, and it's beautiful. Everybody's been having a blast and super welcoming, so it's been fun.
They organise it well, don't they, with all the different stages and timings? And
yeah, lots going on, lots of great food and drinks, and the music is obviously incredible. Everyone's wearing cowboy hats and boots, and they all went full on, so it's really cool.
Yeah, I love the costumes. They get better each year, I think.
Oh, I believe you. This is our first year, so I can't confirm or deny.
I wanted to ask, is this your first time to the UK?
Second, we played C2C in London back in, I think it was March.
Yeah, actually, I did know that, and I nearly came, but we were still sort of on the cusp of the whole COVID thing, and
Right.
I was like, shall I, shan't I? So I didn't. That was the first one I hadn't gone to in many years. So was there a good vibe out there?
Yeah, it was amazing. Again, like I said, it was my first time back then, so it was really cool to see what the British country scene is all about, because you release music out here and you have interviews from afar for a while, but you really don't know until your boots on the ground and kind of chatting with people and firsthand watching them watch the shows.
And you're from Saskatchewan, Canada.
Correct. Yep.
What's it like growing up there?
I mean, I can't compare it to anything else because I've only ever grown up there, but it's a small place. Saskatchewan is built up of a lot of farmland and rural communities. There's not a lot of cities, but it's amazing. The people are super friendly, incredibly warm and welcoming, and I grew up in a small town. I still live in a small town. I love it that way, and everybody knows your business, and everybody is so proud of everybody's accomplishments.
Who are some of the people that you grew up listening to?
Shania Twain was a big one for me.
I thought that I can really hear it in your music.
Thank
I really
you.
can, yeah.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I grew up in the 90s, which was a fantastic time for females in country music. So like Martina McBride, Faith Hill, Terry Clark, the list goes on. Obviously, Shania was a really big one for me.
You just listed all my favourite artists there.
There
Apart
you
from
go.
Winona Judd and Reba.
Yeah, Reba's good.
I'm a huge fan of the 90s. Like if I ever went on, like a sort of test your knowledge, it would be 90s female singers
I love
that.
that.
And I still love that. But I still love how music's progressed as well. So that's really interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool. And I think that music is cyclical because we're seeing a lot of that. I don't know about here, but I know in America and in Canada, we're seeing a lot of the 90s kind of make a little bit of a comeback in the styles and the sounds that you're hearing in today's music.
Well, your new single, when they asked if I could interview you, and I thought that'd be lovely, I thought I'll just go on, YouTube, have a look. And I noticed that your new single, Knock Off, 38,000 hits in 7 days.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the video just came out. I'm surprised to hear that. That's great.
It's incredible, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. So well done.
Well, thank you so much. We'll talk about the single, but I did start my career on YouTube a little bit, so we've got a little bit of a fan base on there that probably helps those numbers. But it's funny because we were just chatting about the 90s, and I really did draw on those influences for Knock Off, my new single. So it's not a sound that I have really done before, at least not in my own writing and my own music, but it's so authentic to who I am and what I grew up listening to, so it's been a fun change of character.
Did you write it with someone? Yeah.
I did, yeah. I wrote it with my producer Corey Crowder, as well as a good friend of mine and a really, really good Canadian artist named Jade Eagleson.
Brilliant. Well, we'll play that song now.
Yeah, boy, you did me dirty. I left you in a hurry. Ain't seen you since goodbye. You rolled up in this place with a brand new blonde replacement. I had to look back twice, 'cause something about her feels too familiar. Kinda like I'm looking in a mirror. You couldn't get the real thing, so you got the knock off. But I bet she ain't got a kiss like mine.
my guest, Jess Moskaluke, with her brand new single called Knock Off. And you sang it today at the Long Road Festival, which was wonderful. And you mentioned going back a few years. It's definitely not an overnight success. I noticed that you've been going on there probably 8-10 years.
Yeah.
There's a trace of your music. So it shows you, if you keep with it, you'll get there, I think.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's been a while, and in some aspects of my career, things felt like they happened really fast. And in other ways, you're right, I'm not an overnight success. I worked really hard at the writing aspect of things, the finding out who I am sonically as a musician end of things. And, it took us a while to get to the UK, but we're here now.
Yeah, it's really great. Will you have any time to go around sightseeing or anything in the UK?
I think a little bit more this time than last. Because of the bank holiday on Monday, we're like, oh, okay, I guess we won't be working that day because nobody else is. So, which is kind of, as much as I love working, it's going to be kind of nice to have a day off and just check out a few things. So,
yeah, driving up here is beautiful, isn't it? I mean, it really is the UK at its best. I mean, our beautiful British countrysides. I mean, wasn't it beautiful? Did you see it with the wind turbines and everything when you came?
Yeah, actually, we have wind turbines like that at home, like not far from my house at all. So, and again, I live in the country, so it felt a lot like home, which was beautiful because this is the part of the country that I was hoping to see. And when we were here last time, London is also beautiful, but in a completely different way. And we didn't get to see anything outside of that. So it's been nice to see the contrast.
Yeah, you'll have to do a coast as well, an English coast. There's nothing like it. So get out to the coast, maybe even on Monday. I mean, there's such beautiful coastlines not far from London, wherever you're based.
Yeah, we're playing Blackpool next weekend, I believe. And
okay.
I think, is that along the
It's
coast?
definitely along the coast. It's our most famous seaside.
There you go.
Yeah, England's version to Las Vegas.
Cool.
So cheap and cheerful. Everyone has Kiss Me Quick hats, and it's all a bit razzmatazz and things like that. But you will have fun there.
Oh, good. We're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, try and give like an hour or something to just go along the beach and have a look at it.
That'd be great.
Great. So let's go back to your Demos album from last year and your first number one.
Yes. Yeah, we had our first number one with Country Girls.
Do you want to tell me a bit about that?
Sure. I mean, what would you like to know? It's our first number one, so it was super exciting. And the one thing that was a little bit disappointing, I'll say, is that it went number one the week before the world shut down.
Yeah.
So we did not really get to play it for very many people until this year.
Actually, it's really interesting to have an artist's perspective on that. I mean, what was it like, as an artist? It must be even worse. Did you do all those Facebook Lives and all that?
Yeah, we did a few of those. It's tough. They just don't really translate,
Yeah.
and it's hard for an artist that we rely so much on that crowd energy level. And so it's weird. Like, you finish a song and like you feel like you should
Clap.
wait a minute. It's just really,
Yeah.
it's strange and awkward, but I mean, that's our life, that's our income, and we weren't able to, we were the first people to lose a job and the last people to
Yeah.
go back, and you really miss it when that's what you do and your family is on the road. Like, it's really, really challenging, and just being at home all the time was a silver lining. It was nice to be home.
Yeah.
That's the longest time I've ever spent with my husband in the 10 years we've been together, but that part was amazing, but that also makes it hard now to leave again. So it's been a roller coaster, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I personally was worried whether we'd ever see anything like this again, because people started to sort of stay in, and I mean, myself, I used to go 1 or 2 gigs a week, and this has been the biggest thing for me in 3 years,
Wow. Well, I'm glad you're back. I mean, it's definitely been difficult, and I thought that we were going to see more of a permanent change as well, but I'm glad that things are getting back on their feet.
Me too. Well, it's been a lovely pleasure talking to you. Lovely seeing you perform, and I hope you really enjoy the rest of your UK tour.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for the suggestion about the coast. I can't wait to do it.
Maybe it's the fact we grew up wilder than a field of horses, or the way we can rise with the sun and still rock till 2 in the morning. Yeah, if you wonder where them down home boys will be, it ain't no mystery. If you're looking for peace, just go find honey. If you're looking for rich folks, go find looking for bees, just go find honey. If you're looking for